Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about the Boolean algebra and minimization techniques. So before the actual topic, this is the topic mentioned in UGC NET Electronic Science Unit number 5, topic 3. So before the actual topic, one positive note, that is, if you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. So with this positive note, we will start our discussion about the Boolean algebra. So the Boolean algebra and minimization techniques. The Boolean algebra was given by the George Boole in 1854. So here the maximum number of variables can be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So before the actual topic, first we have to learn some theorems in order to reduce the expression by using the Boolean algebra. So the first one is a double bar equal to a and 0.0. The second theorems, these are 0.0 equal to 0, 0.1 equal to 0, 1.0 equal to 0, 1.1 equal to 1. So these are all theorems related to the multiplication. Similarly here, a dot a equal to a, 0 dot a equal to 0, a dot 0 equal to 0, a dot a bar equal to 0. So by using these theorems, we can reduce the expression. By using these theorems, we can reduce the expression. So similarly, we are having the additive theorems. Those are 0 plus 0 equal to 0, 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 plus 0 equal to 1, 1 plus 1 equal to 1, and a plus a equal to a plus 0 equal to a, 1 plus a equal to 1, a plus a bar equal to 1. So by using these theorems only, we can reduce the Boolean expression. So for example, I am taking one question. So in this question, if x equal to 1, find out z value. So here the expression is given as x plus z y bar plus z bar plus xy bar and x bar plus z bar x plus y equal to 1. So here you need to find out the z value. So by using these theorems, we can reduce this large expression into the small expression and we can find out the z value also. So here in the question they are mentioned that x equal to 1. So wherever you are having x in this expression, you have to substitute x value equal to 1 in this expression. So if x equal to 1, then definitely x bar equal to 0. So substitute x equal to 1 in the expression, then the expression becomes 1 plus z into y bar plus, within the brackets we are having z bar plus xy bar, and in place of x bar I am substituting the 0. So 0 plus z bar, in place of x I am substituting 1. So 1 plus y. So 1 plus something, 1 plus something, 1 plus a. So 1 plus a equal to 1. By using this theorem, 1 plus a equal to 1. So I am representing this total expression with 1 and 0 plus z bar, and within these brackets we are having 1 plus y. So 1 plus a equal to again 1. So 1 into z bar equal to 1. That means z bar equal to 1. So when z bar equal to 1, then z equal to 0. So by using the above theorems, we can reduce expression like this. So again, so for example, they are given the question ab plus ab bar equal to what? So here in these two terms, we are having the common term is a. So I am taking a as common. So a into b plus b bar. So from the above theorems, here they mention a plus a bar equal to 1. So whenever you are having the a plus a bar or b plus b bar, c plus c bar, you have to write 1. So in place of b plus b bar, I am writing the 1. So a into 1 equal to a. So here in this expression, we are totally eliminating the b value by using the theorems. This b is called as the redundant term. This b is called as the redundant term. So what is the advantages of the Boolean minimization techniques means number of gates are reduced. So for example, if I am having the expression AB plus AB bar, so AB means one AND gate, A B bar means one AND gate, and in B bar I am having one NOT gate, and in order to add this one I need one OR gate also. But if I am reducing the expression, I am getting only A. So I need only one AND gate or one OR gate something. So here with the help of Boolean expression, Boolean reductions, Boolean algebra and minimization techniques, we can reduce the number of gates. So and the speed of operation also increase, and the cost is also decreased, because in order to construct this expression we need here two AND gates, one NOT gate and one OR gate. So after minimizing this expression I am getting only one A. So only one gate is required, so the cost is also decreased, and the power dissipation is also decreased, and the complexity or size will also decrease, because in order to construct this expression we need two AND gates, one OR gate, one NOT gate, but after minimizing only you need one AND gate, so definitely the complexity will decrease and the power dissipation will also decrease. So we will discuss some more points. So here A plus B into A plus C. So these can be written as A into E, A into A and B into C. So A into A value is A and BC. So A plus BC. I am reducing these expression into A plus BC. And here I am also having X bar plus Y, X bar plus Z. So whenever you are having the two similar terms like this, X bar plus Y and X bar plus Z. So here X bar is the common term. So if you see the expression like this, then just multiply these two terms, X bar into X bar, that is X bar, and plus Y bar in Y into Z, that is YZ. So in this way we can reduce the expressions. So we are having several different theorems. The first one is the consensus theorem. So these theorem states about, for example, if you are having the three variables A, B, C. So if you are having the three variables A, B, C, and each variable is used twice as pair, that means here in first term you are having the two variables A, B, and in second term you are having two more variables A, C, and in third term you are having the two variables BC. So each variable is used twice as pair, only one variable is complemented. So in this expression only one variable is complemented, that is A bar. So if they are given the expression like this, the expression is having the three variables A, B, C, but each variable is used as twice as pair, that is A, B, A, C, B, C. So only twice pairs are having, and only one variable is complemented. So then the output, then the minimized expression is AB plus A bar C. So here the A variable is complemented here. So definitely the complemented term comes in the expression, output expression, and here the complemented term is there in this pair. That's why AB plus A bar C. For example, if you are having AB plus B bar C plus CA, AB plus B bar C plus CA. So in that expression the output will be B bar C plus AB. So here A bar is having in this, so here I am having the complementing term, that is A bar. Definitely the complementing term will be get in the output expression, and the A bar is complemented, the A is the actual term. So in which pair we are having the actual term, that will come in the output. So this is the consensus theorem. Again we are having the transposition theorem. So in transposition theorem, for example, they are giving A plus B, A bar plus C. So here A into C, the last terms are multiplied and the middle terms are multiplied and they are added. In transposition theorem, the last terms are multiplied and the middle terms are multiplied and they are added. So that is AC plus A bar B. So here also AB bar and B bar A, and here also A bar B bar plus AB. So AB bar plus A bar B is the A exclusive or B, and A bar B bar plus AB is the A exclusive nor B. So the consensus theorem states that it is having the three variables. In each variable is used twice as pair, only one variable is complemented. So the complemented variable is we are having in the output expression, and here A bar is complemented and the A term is in this pair, that's why A is also, this term is also comes in the expression. And the De Morgan's laws. So the De Morgan's, we are having the two theorems. The first theorem proves that when two or more input variables are ANDed and negated, they are equivalent to the R of the complements of the individual. So in the first expression, when two or more variables, so here we are having the three variables. These three variables are ANDed and negated. So this value is equivalent to the R of the complements of the individual. So ABC whole bar equal to A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Similarly, the second theorem proves that when two or more input variables are ANDed, ART and negated, they are equivalent to the AND of the complements of the individual variables. So in this, the two or more variables are ART, that is A plus B plus C whole bar, and negated, that is equivalent to the multiplication of the individual terms which are complemented. So these are the two De Morgan theorems, and again we are having the two terms, those are sum of products and product of sums. So here the sum of products is used whenever the output logic is 1. So sum of products is used whenever the output logic is 1. For example, if you are having the two literals A and A bar, in sum of products the A is denoted with 1 and A bar is denoted with 0. If for example I am taking 5 in binary format, so 5 in decimal format, so I want to write 5 in binary format, so that is 101. So I want to represent these 5 in SOP form. So 1 is represented with some A, 0 is represented with B bar, and 1 is represented with C. So here I am having the three variables 1, 0, 1. So 1 is A, 0 is B bar, and 1 is C. So for example, they are given the truth table and they are asked to find out the output SOP expression. So here the SOP is used when the output logic is 1. So in the truth table they are given the two variables. For two variables you are having the 4 combinations because 2 power 2 equal to 4. So they are given the truth table like this: 0 0 and the output is 1, 0 1 and the output is 0, 1 0 and the output is 1, 1 1 and the output is 1. So here the SOP is calculated whenever the output is 1. So wherever you are having the output 1, just you consider those terms only. So whenever the two inputs are 0, the output is 1. So whenever one input is A is 1, B is 0, the output is 1. And when A is 1, B is 1, the output is 1. So this 0 0 is the M0. I am representing 0 0 with the M0, 0 1 with the M1, 1 0 with the M2 small m, and 1 1 with the M3. So here the output expression is M0. Only you have to take wherever the output is 1, that is M0, M0, M2 plus M3. So I am writing M0, M2 plus M3. So in sum of products, we are summing the products. So first product is 0 0, that 0 0 is nothing but A bar B bar, plus the second product is A B bar, that is M2, and the third product is AB, that is M3. So we are adding the products, that is the SOP, sum of products. So A bar B bar, A B bar plus AB. So I have to reduce this expression. So here first two terms I am having the B bar as common, so I am taking B bar as common, and A bar plus A plus AB. So A bar plus A value is 1. So B bar into 1 plus AB. B bar into 1 plus AB. So whenever they are giving the truth table in SOP form, wherever we are having the 1, just you have to consider that 1 value only. So here I am having 1 at when A equal to 0, B equal to 0, that is written as A bar B bar, and again I am having 1 at M2, that is A equal to 1 and B equal to 0, that is A B bar. M3 equal to 1, that is A equal to 1, B equal to 1, that is AB. So I am adding all those products, and finally I am reducing the expression by using the above theorems. So I am getting B bar plus AB, and again I am writing B bar plus B and B bar plus A by using the distribution theorem. So B bar plus B and B bar plus A. So B bar plus B value is 1. So the final output expression is A plus B bar. So this is the minimal SOP form, sum of products form. For example, I am taking one more question. So instead of truth table, if they are given the values like this, the sum of products is represented as sigma of small m 3, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5, 6, 7. So 3 in the sense 0, 1, 1. 5 in the sense 1, 0, 1. 6 is nothing but 1, 1, 0. And 7 is nothing but 1, 1, 1. So in SOP form, the 1 is represented with A. For example, 0 is represented with the A bar. So here they are giving the 3 variables A, B, C. So 2 power 3. So you are getting the 8 combinations, but here they are giving 3, 5, 6, 7. So at 4 combinations we are getting the output as 1. So 3 is represented with 0, 1, 1. So A, B, C. A is 0, A bar, B, C, 0, 1, 1. And 5 is 1, 0, 1, that's why A, B bar, C, and 6 is 1, 1, 1, 0, that's why A, B, C bar, and 7 is 1, 1, 1. So this is the expression. So I want to calculate the final expression. So in this expression directly first I am having A bar BC, and in the last I am having ABC. So in this two I can take BC as the common, and I am getting A plus A bar. And in this two AB bar C and ABC, in this two I am taking AC as common, and we are getting the B plus B bar. So B plus B bar equal to 1. That's why I am writing the AC. And in this two ABC bar plus ABC, I am taking the AB as common. C plus C bar equal to 1. So I am getting the AB. So AB plus BC plus AC bar. Next is product of sum. So in sum of products, we are taking the output when the output is logic 1. So in product of sums used when the output is logic 0. So in the sum of products, whenever you are having 0, that is represented with some A bar. Whenever you are having 1, that is represented with A. So here 0 is represented with A and 1 is represented with A bar. So for example, if you are having the 5 in decimal, the 5 in binary is written as 1012. So in product of sums, it is written as 1 is written as A bar, and 0 is written as B, and 1 is written as C bar, and the relation between these three is the addition, because it is the product of sums. Next, so I am taking one example. So here they are giving some truth table, then they are asked to find out the output expression for this truth table. So you have to consider wherever the logic is 0. So A, B are the inputs and Y is the output. So 0, 0, I am getting the output 1, 0, 1, output is 0, 1, 0, output is 1, 1, 1, output is 0. So you have to take the expression wherever the output logic is 0. So when A is 0, B is 1, the output expression is 0. When A is 1, B is 1, the output expression is 0. So you have to consider these two terms only. So A is 0 means A, B is 1 means B bar, A plus B bar is the one term, and here A is 1, B is 1, that means A bar plus B bar is the one term. So here this in SOP the terms are said to be min terms, in POS the terms are said to be max terms. So this is the first term M1 and this is the third term M3. So the final expression Y equal to pi of M. In SOP we are represented with sigma small m. In POS we are represented with pi of capital M 1, 3. So if you reduce the expression again, A into A bar, A into B bar, B bar into A bar and B bar into B bar. A into A bar value is 0 and here I am getting AB bar plus A bar B bar plus B bar. So AB bar I am taking B bar as common, so 1 plus A bar I am getting. So 1 plus A bar value is 1. Again I am having A B bar plus B bar. So in these two terms I am having the common B bar. So if I am taking B bar as common, so I am getting 1 plus A bar. So 1 plus A bar again it is 1. So the output expression is B bar. So the output expression is B bar. So for example in POS I am taking M1 and M3, and in SOP if you take 0 and 2, so these two expressions value is same. These two expressions value is same. So with n number of variables, the maximum possible min terms or max terms are 2 power n. With n number of variables, the maximum possible min terms or max terms are 2 power n. With n number of variables, the maximum possible logical expressions are 2 power n. So the next one is, so whenever you are having 0 and 1 in the logical expression, then you need to reduce that expression by using Boolean algebra methods or De Morgan's law or some theorems. For example, in the output expression you are having 0, 1 and don't care. In that case you may go for the K-map. So whenever the number of variables are increased, so in order to reduce that expression we are going for the K-map, because whenever the large number of variables, by using Boolean algebra, reduction of expression is somewhat difficult. That's why we are going for the K-map. So in K-map we are using the gray code. The gray code is also called as the unit distance code. So whenever we are using the gray code, the error will be reduced. So in gray code, in normal code, first we are having 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, after that 1, 1 and so on. But in gray code, 0, 0, 0, 1, after the 0, 1 we are having the 1, 1 and after that we are having the 1, 0. So in each, for example here I am having 0, 1. So after 0, 0 we are having 0, 1, only 1 bit difference. Only 1 bit difference. Here I am having 0, 0 and here I am 0, 1. And after 0, 1 I am having 1, 1. So this 1 is common and here only 1 bit difference. This 0 will be changed to 1. And here this 1 is common and this 1 will be changed to 0. Only 1 bit difference. Only 1 bit difference. So due to this the error will be reduced. So for in K-map we are having the 2 variable K-map, 3 variable K-map and 4 variable K-map. So first we will discuss about the 2 variable K-map. So in 2 variable K-map we are having the 4 combinations because 2 power 2 is the 4. So here I am drawing the K-map with 4 combinations. Let us say those 2 variables are A and B. So here I am representing A bar. So A means A is having 2 literals. One is 0 and one is 1. B is also having 2 literals. One is 0 and one is 1. 1 is 0 and 1 is 1. So here A bar is 0, A is 1. Similarly, B bar is 0 and B is 1. So if I am taking the combination from this side to this side, so here I am getting 0 0. 0 0 is nothing but 0, and in the next box I am getting 0 1. 0 1 is the 1, and next box I am getting 1 0. 1 0 is the 2, and 1 1, that is 3. And I am taking one more combination, that is A and B, two variables only. I am taking A here and B here. So here B bar is 0, B bar is 0 and B is 1, and A bar is 0, A bar is 0 and A is 1. So I am taking from this side. So 0 0, the first combination 0 0 is 0. The second combination here I am A is 1 and B bar is 0. So 1 0, that is 2. And here A bar B, A bar is 0. So in this column A bar, and in this row B. So A bar B is 0 1, and in this row A is 1 and B is 1, that is 1 1 is 3. So 1 1 is 3. This is the two variable K map. Similarly, we are having 3 variable K map. In 3 variable, I am taking 3 variables as A, B, C. So we are for 3 variable K map, we are having 2 power 3. That means we are getting 8 combinations. Those are 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 1 and 1 1 0. So first I am taking A here, A bar here, that is 0, and A here, that is 1, and here I am having 0 0, the first combination is 0 0 and 0 1. Because here I am using the gray code, that means only 1 bit difference between two combinations. Why I am using gray code means in order to reduce the, why we are using gray code means in order to reduce the error 1 0. So for example, if you take the first cell, so A bar, B bar, C bar, that means 0 0 0, and the second cell here, so here in this row I am having A bar, B bar, C, that means 0 0 1, the 0 0 1 value is 1, and here A bar, B C, 0 1 1, that is 3, and in fourth cell A bar, B C bar, that means 0 1 0, that is 2. Similarly, in fifth cell A, in this row A, B bar, C bar, so 1 0 0, that is 4, and A, B bar, C, 1 0 1 5, and in this row I am having A, and in this column I am having B C. A B C means 1 1 1, that is 7, and A B C bar, A is 1, B is 1, C bar is 0, that is 6. This is the 3 variable K map. Similarly, we are having the 4 variable K map also. So in 4 variable K map, just A B C D 4 variables. So 0 0, the first combination is 0 0, the second combination is 0 1, and 1 1, because here I am using the gray, here we are using the gray code in order to reduce the error 1 0. So here also 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. So 0 0 0 0 0, 0 0 0 1 1, 0 0 1 1 3, 0 0 1 0 2, so on. So for each cell you have to take the row and column combinations. So this row combination is 0 1 0 0, that is 4. Similarly here 1 0, and this row column combination is 0 0. 1 0 0 0 means 8. So this is the 4 variable K map. So 4 variable K map, we are getting 2 power 4 combinations. Those are 16 combinations. So for example, if they are giving the SOP like this, sum of products, they are asked to find out the minimization A bar B bar AB plus AB bar. So in these two terms, in last two terms, we are having A as common. So I am writing A bar B bar plus A is common, B plus B bar. So A bar B bar plus A, and again apply the distribution theorem, that is A bar plus A and B bar plus A. So A bar plus A value is A bar plus A value is 1. So we are getting the final expression as A plus B bar. So here I am mentioning some SOP minimization values. So for example, if they give the expression like this, the question is like this. The question is A bar B bar, that is 0 0 0, AB, that is 1 1 1, and AB bar, that is 1 0. Then they are asked to find out the final expression. So this is 0 0. This cell indicates the 0, and this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. So in the question they are given 0 0 means 1, 0 0 means this cell, and 1 1 means this cell, and 1 0 means this one. So 0 0. So they are asking about the SOP. So SOP means the output is 1. So here I am writing 1, and here also I am writing 1 because here they are given the 1 0 also, and 1 1, here also I am writing the 1. So these two forms a pair. These two forms a pair. So if you observe these two rows, A bar and A is different, so you need not to take this term, and this will be one pair. So here I am having the B bar, that's why I am taking the B bar, and these two forms one pair, and here A is common, and B bar and B are changing, so I am taking the A value only. I am taking the A value. So from this pair I am getting A, and from this pair I am getting B bar. This is the SOP, sum of products. So A plus B bar is the answer. So if they give the don't care value, if they give the don't care value, the expression is given as f of A B equal to, this is also sum of products 0 3 and plus don't care of 1. So in place of 0 and 3 I am writing 1. So this is 0 cell, and this is 3, and at 1 I am having the don't care. So use the don't care. So these two forms a pair, and the value is B bar, and these two forms a pair and the value is A bar. So the output expression is A bar plus B bar. And similarly in this PPT I am giving some problems which are related to 3 variable K map and 4 variable K map. Just have a look. So in the coming lectures we are going to solve those one. So for example, if you are having octet means the group of 3 cells. So whenever you are having octet, then it eliminates the 3 variables. So whenever you are having the quad means group of 4 cells, that is 2 power 2, it eliminates the 2 variables. So whenever you are having pair, that is group of 2 cells, it eliminates the 1 variable. For example, so we are solving this problem. So here this is the pair. So in this pair we are eliminating 1 variable and we are getting only 1 variable, that is B bar. So this is also one pair. So whenever the pair is formed, it eliminates 1 variable. Similarly, this is one quad. Just to use all this problem, this is one quad. So whenever the quad is formed, it eliminates 2 variables. And whenever the octet is formed, so for example this is octet, so whenever the octet is formed, it eliminates 3 variables. So thank you for watching. So hope you understood the concept. In this lecture we are discussing about some theorems related to Boolean algebra and basics of K-map